Hey guys, what is up? It is Eber here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the time that I got so drunk that I swore off alcohol. Now, I know we've all been there, where it's like, oh, I'm never drinking again, but I mean, this time I was almost completely committed to it, because it was, sorry about that, it was the first time that I had ever actually had a hangover or blacked out. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun one, so let's get right into it. So it all starts out on New Year's Eve of 2015, meaning that it was 2014 and we were getting ready to roll over into 2015. My brother was about to have a surgery that would help with his weight and stuff like that, so he was going to have one last hurrah on the alcohol, because you couldn't drink hard alcohol or beer or anything like that that would fill up your stomach. So he was going to have one more night of fun. And we all came over to his house, me and my then girlfriend, let's just call her Satan. So we got there, and everybody was already pretty stoked for what we were going to do. It was just going to be a regular party, New Year's party. It was me, my brother, Satan, his wife, also Satan. We'll call her Satan too. And then a couple of his friends, and that was about it. We didn't want to have too many people there because we still wanted it to be fun and, lighthearted and stuff like that. But now I had never really experimented with too much alcohol. It was pretty much only just Jack Daniels and the occasional Bud Light, which just tastes like piss water. So we were messing around with Jaeger and Fireball, and I have to tell you this as a PSA. Take it for what you will. Do not mix Jaeger and Fireball into one shot. It does taste very, very good, but it will also put you very, very flat on your ass, which I found out the hard way. So not too long into the night, we were starting to take 3 or 4 shots of those, and so I was pretty toasty about an hour before, we hit 2015, and it was really nice, I gotta be honest. It was really nice being that toasty and not really giving a fuck, but at the same time, I could not formulate a very solid sentence. But, that didn't stop me. We just kept doing shots of that, and, whenever it hit midnight, I was talking to Satan and Satan 2, and, we all got up and went to the TV, and we were just counting it down, but I wasn't really counting. It was more just like shouting random, like, ah, ah. That's pretty much all that was coming out of my mouth. And so we said Happy New Year, and we went right back to the table. We were playing Circle of Death, and I was getting my ass kicked because Satan would always get the waterfall card, and she would always start it, and she would pass it on to the next person. If you guys don't know what waterfall is, it's whenever the person that draws the card starts drinking, and it ends on the person to the right. You go counterclockwise. No, you go clockwise, sorry. And it ends on the person to your right. So the person starts drinking, and then the person, like, everybody on the table starts drinking. My apologies. Everybody on the table starts drinking, and the person after them can't stop drinking until the person to the right stops drinking. So I was getting fucked up. which was mean, because I was a lightweight at the time, and I think we were drinking the little Jack Daniels flavored beers or something like that. I can't really remember, but I remember right after we finished like the 3rd waterfall, I was gone. I don't remember anything too particularly after that. I do remember sitting in the chair. It was a plastic chair, and there's a story about the plastic chair coming up soon. And I was leaning back, and my brother was talking about hair or something like that, and I had longer hair than I do now, and I just slicked it back, and I was like, guys, I've got luscious locks, brah. I just got the most luscious of locks. And that's the last thing I remember. And then, apparently right after I said that, the chair flipped backwards, and I landed on the ground, and I got mad at the chair, so I started cursing at it, and I'm not even making this up. apparently I tried to tackle the chair, and one of the legs broke off and actually cut my leg from the bottom of the knee all the way up to the mid thigh. And it was a very, very deep cut, but we didn't really have time to care because that was whenever I was starting to, get a little bit, let's see, how can I put this without being gross? The levees were broken and we were about to have a flood. So they had to run me outside, and I was apparently singing fucking safety dance all night. Like after I, started blacking out and stuff, I was singing safety dance even as I was throwing up. I was like, we can dance if we want to. We can leave back hands. That's why I can't sing that song anymore, because it just reminds me of very, very dark throw up sessions. But my brother had to wheel me into his kids' room when they had a bunk bed, so they just kind of threw me on the lower level, set me up with a nice glass of water and a puke bucket, and I woke up, and it was like noon, and I had woken up and I got into the living room, and you think you know what most things feel like, what like near death feels like, but I woke up and I was still drunk. Like, not in the whole like drunk, but I was like pretty toasty still. And my stomach was like trying to eat itself, and Satan was there. She apparently had to take my car. Bless her heart. She actually wasn't Satan at the time, but she's Satan now, so whatever. But she had to take my car, which she didn't have her license at the time. She had to take my car back to my house, get her phone charger so she could charge her phone so we could all stay there. And I woke up and she was in there talking to Satan too. And so, yeah, I mean, I was pretty much throwing up the rest of the day, and I wasn't very comfortable, and I had to drive, which wasn't fun because all the little bumps in the road just kind of kept tossing my stomach and stuff like that. But, I mean, I regret drinking that much. I mean, if you guys are ever going to drink, for the night, make sure you limit it to enough to where you can actually remember the night. Because I got to tell you, waking up from like a near-death alcohol experience is not something I want to relive, and I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. But that basically does it for this whole story. If you guys did enjoy and want to see more of these story times, I might do them on Saturdays, just where I can have a story time Saturdays. I just want something that I can name on a day. That's all I care about. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like rating on the video. And if you want to share your own little fun New Year's parties stories in the comment section below, feel free to do so. I am Zebra, and I will see you guys next time.